Hey, you guys. Welcome to our goal setting call. Rochelle Osborne here, Sapphire Ambassador. And I am so excited to be on here with you guys tonight talking about setting goals, dreaming big, setting those goals, and then taking action. So if you are on here tonight and you notice that your team is not on with you, message them, get in your little chats, message them and tell them to get on now. Remind them this is starting now. They don't want to miss out on this, okay? This is where we are setting our intentions for the month. It is the brand new start of quarter 2 of our success sprint. So we have lots of great things happening. And what I want you guys to do now, before we get started, is I want you guys to just shout it out in the comments, in the chat box, some things that you are proud of that happened in the month of March. And I'm just going to take a couple minutes for that. You guys are already shouting out your goals. You're so cute. I love it. These are great so far. I went gold. Tammy, woohoo! Helped develop 2 new level 1 silvers. Yes, helped my team rank up. Developed my first silver. That is where it's at, you guys. Another ranked gold, Rochelle Furman. Helped Heather rank up to Ruby. Whoop, whoop. Helped develop a level 1 senior silver, a level 2 silver. Got my mother-in-law to join me. That's always exciting. Very nice, you guys. All right. So I'm loving these. If you have more to share, please do pop them in. We love to read them all. It's really great. Okay, so I wanted to just celebrate some wins with you guys. Okay, so we're celebrating these wins. And I really just now want to kind of move into a little bit of details on goal setting and how important it is. Okay. When we are setting goals, it is so important to write them down. Okay, I think we do a pretty good job in our IPA chat each month where we type out what are our short-term goals, what are our long-term goals, and that is good to post that in there because that's us being accountable then, right? So we're being accountable to other people on our team and whatnot, but we definitely want to be accountable to ourselves as well. So if you don't have that written down somewhere where you can personally see it, you're going to want to make sure that you write that down in your planner or post it on your refrigerator or your laundry room or your car or wherever you spend a lot of time so that you can see it in front of your face. When you are writing down your goals, you are 42% more successful when you write them down. Because what that's doing when you're writing it down is it's activating the right side of your brain with your imaginative part, and then you have the left side, which is your logic part. And all of that's working together. And that is why we are more successful when we write things down. Okay. So Elizabeth already talked a little bit about what can be earned this month in the month of April. So I want to kind of go over that a little bit. So as I said, it is the second quarter of our success sprints. It goes from April, May to June, 90 days. And we've got some really great prizes that we can be going for. So I want to just kind of touch on those really quick and look at my notes here while I'm doing this. Okay, and so when you get 3 people in quarter 2, which we should all be focusing on getting those 3 people now in the month of April, don't wait until June to try to do it now. But if you get your 3 people, and then if you have 150 credits, you are going to have a chef. It'll be virtual, but you're going to have a chef help you with some amazing recipes. So that's pretty fun. 400 credits means you're going to get that ring light. So these are all helping for you to be successful because it's called Success Sprint. So success in the kitchen, success on Facebook, social media. So that's your ring light. 600 credits is your Dyson hair dryer. I don't have one of these, but apparently I have heard that they are amazing. And we all know how great their vacuum cleaners are. So, I mean, it must be amazing for our hair then, right? And apparently it dries our hair very nicely without damaging it. So that's awesome. Let's see, 1,200 credits. You can get $500 or I can't read my handwriting. Oh, or you can get 7 outfits for your wardrobe. You can pick out 7 items for your outfits, or you can take the $500 cash. No, $350 cash. Sorry. Okay, it's $500 worth of product for your outfits, or you can take the $350 cash. Okay, there you go. 2,500 credits, you can get your iPad Pro. So you guys may have seen this last quarter, a lot of people were winning that MacBook, or if you are not an Apple user, the Surface Pro. So this time it's the iPad Pro, or you can take the $750 cash. So that is exciting. It is $9.95 right now to enroll. Last month we had the $1 enrollment. And so this month it's $9.95, which is still a $30 savings. And that is pretty stinking awesome. So we can definitely still help our friends and let them have a great sale price on that. And also, if you enroll 3 people and you're brand new and you've never gone silver before and you're going fast start silver, you will earn $375. Okay. When you enroll 3 also in the month of April, this is why we want you to do it in the month of April and not wait until May and June. You're going to get an extra $75. So that's for anybody, not just fast start. That's for anybody that enrolls 3 people, you're going to get $75. Okay. Fast start silver, you're going to get $375. You guys, this is like huge. This is like, we're talking car payments, like paying off some of your mortgage, $375 for 3 people. Hello. Like, this is huge. Okay. Very, very huge. And then if you've already been silver, you're already up in other ranks and whatnot, you can earn $180 this month with your pay points and whatnot. Okay. So that is really, really, really exciting. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to share my screen here in just a minute, but what I want you to do tonight is I want you to write down your goals. If you haven't already, I want you to write down your goals, and I'm just going to kind of go over a little bit of how I can suggest a way to do it. You don't have to do it this way, but what you want to do is you want to get out a piece of paper and you want to write out whatever your goal is. Rochelle is blank. So write that down. Whatever you want to do. So you can say you want to be a specific rank. I want to be gold. I want to be ruby. I want to be senior ruby. I want to end 200 points higher than what I ended last month. I want to end at XYZ amount of points. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever your goal is, write it down. Also write down, kind of, you can put in parentheses or whatever, write down what you are working for your success sprints. I know we're just talking about monthly goals right now for April, but think about the whole contest at the end of 90 days. What is it that you want to earn? What are you working for? Okay. And when you're writing this down, think about, what will this mean to you when you do this? What will this mean when you see those credits going up and your announcements posted all over the place? I know you guys can see all the end of the month contest winners and success sprint winners all over Rock Your Purpose, all over Pink Power. Everybody's winning all these things. What is it going to mean to you when you earn whatever it is that you want to earn? Everybody should be going for that iPad. Will it mean forward growth? Will it mean paying off your mortgage? Will it mean that you can do karate and ballet for your kids instead of just one? What will it mean for you? Okay. You cannot just write, oh, well, it'll mean more money, or it'll mean financial freedom. You have to be very specific of what it will do for you and what it will mean for you. I remember Fallon talking about this very thing. She said that she couldn't just say, I wanted, because she was working really hard to get to Emerald, and she got stuck at gold for 14 months, and then 18 months, excuse me, and then she flew to diamond in 14 months. And so while she was working her way up to go to Emerald, her biggest thing was that she wanted her husband home. He was a truck driver, and she couldn't just say, well, I'm doing this because I want him home. She had to say, I'm doing this because I want him to help me give the kids baths at night. I want him to sit at the dinner table with us at night. So you have to be really specific about why you are doing what you are doing and what it's going to mean to you. Okay. What do you want specifically, because this is what's going to drive you, because there are going to be hard times that come. There are going to be people that ignore you. There are going to be people that tell you no, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh. And these are the things that you're writing down that are going to propel you forward to keep you doing the things, even when you don't feel like it, even when you think people are ignoring you, and even when the hard times come. Okay, so you have to be specific. Okay, so you're going to cling to that why so that you can drive on and keep pressing on, and you're going to get into action. So when you feel like, oh, I just got no responses and 4 people have told me no, what are you going to do? You're going to pull out your paper, you're going to keep it with you, you're going to pull out your planner, whatever you have, and you're going to remind yourself why you're doing this, and you're going to get into action. You know what? No matter, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do my 3-2-1 IPA, or I'm going to do my action stack, and I'm going to keep going forward, because this is what we've all done. And believe me when I say, all of us Jules will agree, type it out in the chat, you guys, we've all been told no lots of times, and we have all been ignored lots of times. Okay, so you can still be successful even if you're ignored and told no. That's how the diamonds all are on the stage, because they have been told no the most. Okay, so what can we do? We can only control ourselves. We can't control people answering us or not ignoring us or telling us yes or no or what. We can't control our team, right? We can encourage our team. We can try to motivate our team. We can do calls. We can get in front of them. We can message them. We can call them, coaching calls, all these things. But we really only have control over ourselves. So what can we do? You hear this thing all the time, be your own rock star, right? So be your own rock star, get yourself into action, okay? So you need to write down how many people are you planning on recruiting this month. And so if you say, okay, my goal is that I want to recruit, I want to personally sponsor 3 people. So then you're going to write down level 1, 1, 2, 3. And you're just going to draw out lines. Okay, and then that way you can fill their names in, right? And so you're committing yourself to 3 level 1s. I'm just giving examples. Okay, that's going to earn you $180. Unless you're brand new, then it's going to earn you $375. Okay, so that is your goal. If that's your goal, write that down. Okay, so then you're going to work on how many people are you going to get to silver. So then if you say, okay, I want to develop 2 silvers, then you're going to write that down. S1, 1, 2, 3. S2, 1, 2, 3. You're going to write that down. 3 lines for each so you can fill them in. Okay. And you are going to just, like I say, keep this with you all the time so that you can remember why you're getting into action with this stuff. Okay, so when your team is larger, like some of ours are, you are going to want to look to see who can you help. As you noticed in the chat box, Lauren said, I helped Heather go Ruby. Okay, so you are going to want to look at your people, and you're going to want to see, so we already have silvers, right? But you're going to want to see who is super close to Ruby, who's super close to gold, who can go fast start gold. Okay, and so you're going to want to look to see who on your team can you help to rank up. Okay, now write down your names of your leaders. So let's turn the paper over, and I wrote with a marker, so it's kind of bleeding through, but that's okay. So you're going to write down Nicole is going Ruby, and we are going to, Nicole's going to tell me, okay, I personally want to have 9 joins this month. We're going big. Okay. Nicole didn't tell me that, but I'm just using her as an example. So I'm going to write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 personal joins for Nicole. Okay. And then she said she's going to help 2 people to go silver. S1, S2. We're writing this down. We're following back up with Nicole, and we're helping Nicole to get these things done and getting into action. We're following up with Nicole, and we're saying, Nicole, what are you doing to get into action? Now, anybody that knows Nicole know that the girl is always in action over there. She's always messaging everybody, and she's so sweet, and we all love her, right? But tell me what you're doing. This goes back to our IPA chat. So we do have those every month. And I think they're super duper helpful, because then we are all in there being accountable, saying, hey, I did my 3-2-1, I did my action stack, I did my power 3-2-1, whatever we're doing, right? Writing that in there. Okay. So now what I kind of want to do, okay, let me talk about this really fast, and then I want to share my screen. So if you want to get 3 people to join you this month, then you need to remember that there is a 10-to-1 ratio, okay? So what that means is if you want 3 people to join you, then you need to reach out to 30 people this month because of that 10-to-1 ratio. Because that's saying if you reach out to 10 people, then 1 person will likely join you. Now, that doesn't mean that they're just going to join you on the first time. That means you're going to have follow-up and back and forth conversations with them, right? Excuse me, but you want to make sure that you're reaching out to 30 people. So break that down over the month. And this is kind of why we do 3, 2, 1. If you're reaching out to 2 new people a day, 5 days a week out of the week, right? So 2 people a day, 5, that's 10, 20, 30, 40. You're reaching out to 40 people in the month. That's why we can usually say we go silver every month. That's kind of why we do the 3, 2, 1, right? So if you want to get 9 people to join you, then you're going to want to reach out to 90 people. So that's where your planner comes in handy, or your piece of paper. It doesn't have to be fancy, just whatever works for you. Jackie likes spreadsheets over there, whatever works. Like type out all 90 people that you're going to reach out to and figure out how many people you're going to reach out to every day so that you can get them all into the month. And then you're going to make sure that you're following up with these people. You cannot just reach out to them and then think that that's going to happen. You have to follow up. We all know the fortune is in follow up, right? Okay. So there's the 10-to-1 ratio. Talked about that. All right. Let me get my screen ready, and then I'm going to share this with you, a little graphic that I have that was super duper helpful for me when I actually sat down to, oh, for the love of Pete. Sorry, guys, hang on. When I actually sat down to look at goals, which I didn't do before, because I wasn't necessarily in this to quote unquote work a business. But this really helped me. And so I'm going to show this to you. So let me see, share screen. If I can get my computer to work right, you guys. Why is this doing this? Is advanced sharing options? They've changed stuff in here, you guys. I have no idea. I might not be able to do this, which is kind of annoying. It's not letting me do it. All right, we're going to go to Plan B. I'm going to write this out really quickly for you guys. All right. So if you are gold, I'm going to talk at the same time as I'm writing. If you are gold and you are looking to go senior gold, you need 250 points to go senior gold, right? So you have 100 points right now as a gold. You want to go senior gold. So gold is 100, senior gold 250. So you need 150 points. Okay, if you take 150 points and you divide it out by 5, those are for your level 1 through 3s that are worth 5 points, right? And so if you do that, then you divide it out. That means that you're going to need 30 more people, level 1 through 3. Okay. So then if you wanted to, you could do it, make it for attrition. So you could say 150 divided by 3 if you're taking into attrition, right? Because attrition is real. So then that would mean that you would need 50 more people. Okay, so let me show this to you guys. It's not backwards, is it? Okay, so there's that. Sorry, I can't share my screen, you guys. So then what you're going to do is you're going to just, now this thing is blurry. So then you're just going to break that down over the amount of time that you want to do this. So say that you want to do this at the end of your success sprints. You have 50 people divided by 3 months. That is 16 people that you need on your team total. So that's your own joins, that's your level 1 joins, your level 2 joins. You want to help everybody get to silver, help your level 1s go silver, help your level 2s go silver, help your level 1s, help their level 1s, your level 2s go silver. Okay, so if you break it down like that, let me tell you something, you guys. This is a bit embarrassing, but I'm just saying anybody can be a jewel, okay? So I did literally not look at goals Jackie always laughs at me when I tell the story, but I literally did not look at goals and do the math and, oh, I need this many points. I have this many points if I divide and subtract and add and do all these basic math calculations. No, I didn't do that. Literally, I was just so happy helping my friends, and I just kept ranking up, just kind of naturally, just kept growing. And I was never looking in my back office, like, how many people do I need? How many points are these? Like all these, I didn't look at any of this, none of it. I literally, I mean, I did look in my back office to help my people, but I didn't look at it as far as the numbers go and count up points and all these things. I didn't do that. So when I was senior Ruby, Brittany Howard, hello, we all know how much Rochelle loves Brittany Howard over here. Been learning from her since 2015. Okay, so she broke it down in a goal setting call, I don't know, in 2016, 2017, whatever it was, 2016, 17. Anyways, and she wrote it all down. She's like, if you're going from senior Ruby to Emerald, and I'm like, oh, that's me. So I was like paying good attention there, right? And so she's like, you're at 750 points for senior Ruby. You need 1,500 for Emerald. And she literally just did what I did here with this gold to senior gold. And when I did the math on that, and I'm like, holy crap, I only need 33 people a month to go Emerald in 6 months. What? I'm going to Hawaii, you guys. Like, I was so excited because I didn't have a clue on, oh, this is doable. Like, if you just look at it like, oh man, I need 750 more points. How am I ever going to do that? You don't look at it as this huge, big thing. You break it down into small, actionable, attainable steps, okay? And you do want to be realistic with your goals too. Like, you don't want to say, all right, guys, I'm going to be Emerald in 2 months. Okay, I mean, some people have done that, I will say that, but I'm just saying, like, make sure that your goals are realistic, okay? So make sure that you are working with the people who are making their maps. So get your people, if they're not on this call tonight, make sure, I'm going to put it on YouTube, send them the recording, make sure they're doing their this is their roadmap, okay? When they're showing this to you and they're in that IPA chat with you and you can see that they're serious, they're doing their IPA every day, they're on the calls with you, they've made their roadmap and they're working and doing, those are the people that you work with. You know, I talked about, okay, we're going to be helping our people get to the next level. I remember when I first started, Fallon was in here asking all her leaders, you know, okay, who do you have working this month, this and that. And I remember I was newer. I was like the fourth wheel. I call myself the fourth wheel because you had Cody, Tiffany, and Brittany, and they were already like, I don't know, senior golds or whatever. And I was just over here as the fourth wheel. And I'm like, well, I don't have anybody working yet. It's just me over here, you know? And so that's okay. Like, if it's just you right now, like, just do you. You be your own rock star. You do your own thing. I promise you the workers will come. It's like on the Field of Dreams, right? If you build it, they will come. So keep doing what you're doing. Talk about the business on your wall. I never talked about the business on my wall because I didn't join for the business. I know other people have that same story as me. They didn't join for the business, but you guys, we have to post about the business because all the colors, the red, yellow, green, blue. I mean, if I just always post about the blue, that's not going to talk to the reds who want to make the money, or the greens who want all the detailed and scientific research stuff, right? It's not going to talk to the yellows that want to help everybody. So you've got to reach out and broaden everything, and you've got to post about the business if you want business builders. You will not grow past gold without runners doing this with you, without business builders doing this with you. You can get to gold on your own. Anybody can go out and find 20 people and sign them up. And some people could do that easier than others, right? But you've got to get leaders and doing this with you, helping to create leaders, helping to create silvers, helping your leaders to create their silvers if you want to get to senior gold, ruby, jewel status, okay? Like Elizabeth just shared in our vision casting call, the sky is the limit, you guys. Like, our compensation plan is like nothing else out there. So look at what you want and put some time limits on it. Like, I want to be Emerald by Christmas, like Heather just said, whatever. I want to be Diamond by June. Whatever you want to do, write it down and get to work on it, okay? So crushing it this month. That's what we're doing, right? I hope this call was helpful to you guys, and make sure that you send the recording to all your teammates so they can get in on this with us. All right, you guys, have a good night. Bye.